recording. All right, today we're talking about website, and not gonna build a complete, WordPress type website. I'm just gonna be using kvCORE. Hopefully everyone just kind of gets some nuggets by either watching this or ideas on what you can be doing, because I'm just going to be showing you the possibilities. And then of course I'll show you examples of some of these that I've already fully built out. The point of it, I just want to show you guys, it doesn't take long to at least get the ball rolling with setting up the website. I'm not going to get into the SEO much on this and the Google rankings and how the website works and the functionalities. I'm just talking about beefing up the website because you do have traffic going to it, right? We all know we at least have traffic. I mean, if you have people that are coming from search alerts, or if you have a retargeting campaign that's running on Facebook and it's reaching people, hint, people are on your website, correct? So maybe make it look a little better than the default. That's what we're going to go over today. I'm going to be using an agent's website that is strictly, I don't think she's done much to this as far as changing the format or adding custom pages. So it's going to be a good example. All right. When you log into kvCORE, if you don't even know where your website is or what it even looks like, top right, third thing down here with the globe, just click on that. It's going to take you right to your website. So let's see what Deanne's looks like. I haven't even seen this yet. Okay. So she might have done a couple things to this. She has her profile picture in here, or in kvCORE, which put it right here. But she's got one widget. It says open houses and what's my home worth. That's it. All right. If you're looking at your website and you've never done anything to yours, I guarantee you it's going to look a lot different than this. It's just going to be a default. And if you're happy with the way it looks, then okay, then let it be. But what I'm going to show you guys is, it could look a little bit better if you put a tiny bit of time into it. And this is an example of Brandy's. Now, I'm not showing you this top main picture at the top. I'm showing you more of the formatting. Look what she has, these side-by-side widgets, and these can be anything you want them to be. That's what we're going to do today. She's got some of the popular areas in her market that could take you right there. Maybe also her lender page. We've talked about that before. Her raving reviews, it just takes you to all of her reviews. We've talked about this before, but again, hopefully people get ideas as I build Deanne's widgets out too. These can be anything you want. And can I use these even in a campaign, like an email and text campaign? Maybe like these lenders, correct? Taking them to my lenders. I could use that. I could piggyback it. All right, let's hop back over into kvCORE. So I want to change up the website a little bit. Again, this is Deanne's and this is what it looks like. When I come back to this, it's going to look a little bit different. To change up the website, you want to go to Web and IDX. From Web and IDX, you're going to find Edit Settings right here. From Edit Settings, you're going to see the template homepage widgets. If you click it, it's not like a huge amount of options, okay? And you can play around with the other stuff that you like, but just to be honest with everyone, I like the modern side-by-side. It looks really good on mobile and it looks really good on desktop. So I'm going to select that one and hit save. Yes, replace the existing layout. Okay, let's see if it updates that fast. I'm going to refresh, remember, because this is what it originally looked like. But by that simple change, all I did is want to make that side-by-side layout. Okay, this is the default. Again, if you just even like this, I could just stop right here. All this is functionable. Your search starts here. If I click, it just takes me right to the entire MLS where I can start searching for her market, because she's in Tampa. But if you like these defaults, you could just keep it like this. But didn't I just show you guys as Brandy's? Hers looked a little bit different, didn't it? Instead of at the top, instead of your search starts here, she just had two of the real popular areas in Lafayette, and then just some of the others using her lenders right here, her raving reviews. I have people who put we're hiring, they use their EXP agent attract stuff there. Maybe my listings, maybe lists with me. Well, all these can be widgets, right? Let's talk about those. Remember, in kvCORE for Deanne's, this is what her website's looking like. I like the way this looks so far. But maybe I want to change up some of these widgets, right? Just like I was showing you Brandy's. Maybe I want to say some of the popular areas. I know in Tampa, probably waterfront homes is a good idea. So maybe my first widget, I'm going to do that. I'm going to say waterfront homes. So in kvCORE, I'm still in that edit settings from the web and IDX. But do you see right here, go to site editor. This is going to take me into the website where I can now edit it. Be kind of careful whenever you do this. Like, I wouldn't come in here and just highlight the whole thing, backspace, and start trying to type again. Just sometimes it messes up the formatting. I'm just going to show everybody a little trick that I do whenever I'm in this website. I usually leave the first letter right there just to keep all the formatting the same. So maybe I'm going to put waterfront homes. And then I'll come back and get rid of the Y. And then instead of get started,
Hey, Brandon.
What's up?
I got a security alert. So you said go into the site editor to add custom code. I get a security warning that says potential security risk.
Just probably something with your computer. You probably have like some, data security stuff that you just need to. What, does it not let you just say it's okay? It should say allow or something.
It does, and then I get a 403 forbidden.
Really? You may need to clear your cache or something, Neil. Let's talk about that near the end, because that could just be a little issue we can fix. All right, waterfront homes though, and I have get started as my button. And remember, I clicked on this and it took me to the MLS of just all the homes in Tampa. I want to change both of those. I want to change what the button says, and I would also like to change where these people are going. So if I just click on the button, this little, toolbar pops up. The first thing I want to do is just change what it says. So edit link. Now it has my text, which was get started, and then where am I going? The link. But I want to change the text first. So I said waterfront homes. Maybe I'll just put view homes now. Now the link, since I have it pulled up the normal website over here, I'm gonna go to search. And yeah, I could make a squeeze page with no lead capture. I could do it that way too, because I'm not trying to have people sign up based off this. More filters. Again, I'm just saying waterfront homes. Let's find that waterfront, maybe water view too. Apply filters. Valid. Okay, so it wants my location. Let's see. I'll just say Tampa. Does anyone, Angela, you're here. What's a county? What's like a big county in Tampa that would cover most of it right here?
We have Hillsborough, Pinellas is all along the coast.
Yeah, there we go. So like, watch what I'm doing. Pinellas, like just add in a few of the counties to kind of get a bunch of the homes in here. Maybe I'll just do Hillsborough. Okay, so there's all the Waterview homes in Hillsborough County. Copy the link that's at the top up here. I go back into where I'm editing the website, and here's that URL. I'm going to do way more examples of different widgets. I'm just showing you guys one way how you can just go deeper into the website. That's all you're doing with the search. I could have done so many different things right there. I could have said open houses in Tampa, condos, homes that are just under 500. Homes that just have pools, whatever is like a niche in your market. I mean, you don't have to do this. You guys saw there's default widgets. You don't even need to be doing this. I'm just telling you, if you want to add to it, because you do have traffic coming to your website, you want to give a little bit more, there's ideas like this. So let me hit update. What I did was I changed the button, and then also when they click on it, we just saw where they're now going to be going. But the picture, let's kind of match it. Waterfront homes. I can easily change this picture. Now, I know I don't want to just go to Google, because guys, just don't go to Google and try to grab some page. I'm just going to let you know, because this is on your website. Don't get in trouble down the road. There is things like pexels.com. Maybe you even have your own picture. There's other websites like Pexels too. So try to find something. But I think like a Hawaii waterfront home I was using. So give me 1 second. Okay. When I click on the picture, it has this toolbar. I want to just replace it. I'm not trying to get fancy right here. I'm just going to replace the picture. And I believe I have it downloaded somewhere. Okay. Now, I know that's a fancy picture and all, but does everyone kind of catch my drift of what I'm trying to do? You're just matching your widget with what you're saying. I had a picture of just a couple looking at, I think, a computer, and I said waterfront homes. I mean, I guess it kind of made sense, but just to show you that there's a lot possible on what you can do. All I did is switch this to waterfront homes, change the button and the link, flop the picture out. Super simple. Now, what's my home worth? I actually like this widget. It's not bad. Of course you would want this, right? A home evaluation. Now, I already have this at the top, correct? My cell. Everyone has a cell tab that takes them right to the home evaluation. But I think a lot of people are going to be on a mobile phone, and if they're on the front page of your website, this is pretty accessible from it, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to also maybe have it here, correct? So what's my home worth? Maybe put like list with me. Oops. Everyone just see what happened right there? That's why I would not highlight and start typing. Look what it's doing. It's messing up everything. That's why that last one I said I usually take it like this, because it saves my formatting, and then just fix the letter at the end. Just a little tip right there. This with me, find out. So maybe instead of saying that, remember, click, go to edit link. I don't want to say find out instantly. Maybe free home evaluation. And it's already going to be taking them to your cell page. You don't need to change that. So I might hit update. And the picture could be fine. Maybe you don't want to change the picture, right? I could just click and hit replace. Let's hit save, because I do want to see where this is going to be taken and what it's looking like so far before we keep building more of these little widgets. Now, this save button, I wish it was a lot user friendly. Like, it's very tiny. It's a floppy disk up here, but just make sure you're clicking that, or else all this stuff isn't going to save. Save successful. I'll hit OK. Let me go back to the site. So remember, this is her site. Just going to the main dashboard. It's looking a little different now, right? Here's my waterfront homes. And if I click on that button, there it is. It's taking to me just those 407 waterfront homes. If I go back to the website, we just made this list with me, a simple change. And then if I click here, oops, let me go back to the normal website. Click here, free home evaluation, takes it right to your cell page, right? You're just redirecting, nothing special. Keep working down here. Now they got instant listing alerts, not a bad idea. You could keep it if you want. Maybe you want to change this. Maybe you want to put, like, we're hiring, right? The agent attract stuff if you wanted to. So click the button, edit link. Join EXP. Today, maybe the URL you want to change up, and I believe, I can't remember anyone know that website where it's your / your name where people can sign up for EXP?
Oh, recruit or
Yeah, I can't think of it right now. I can't believe it. I usually use it. I used to use it for a lot of stuff. Okay, can't think of it right now. I'll have to come back to that one, but let me go over here because there is a hiring on the page already. So under other, if I go to we're hiring, this is already on your website. So I could just take your recruit URL up here and copy that. Remember, I'm going back to the main website that I'm editing right here. I said join EXP today for the button. I'm just going to change the URL to where it takes to my recruit page, and I can hit update. Again, I could flip this out, can I? With just like a picture. So I don't know. Let's see. Teamwork perfections. Let's see what comes up. See the hands. Let me just take this one, for example. Free download. Let's go back to the website. Maybe instead of this picture, I want to have all the hands in the middle. I'm going to replace. Drop the image. There's my picture. Simple as that, right? Simple change to this. Now, don't get all like scrambled eggs and do a whole bunch of different things like you're seeing here, waterfront homes and lists with me and this. I was showing you Brandy's to start everything. It kind of makes sense with hers. She picked three like kind of popular areas in her market: Karen Crow, Lafayette, Youngsville, and Broussard together. But then she kind of used these two others for just her lenders and her raving reviews. Yeah, I mean, you can do the scrambled eggs and just have a bunch of random stuff, but kind of think about it and make it have some sense if you're not going to use the defaults, right? Okay, get pre-approved. Maybe I just want to take them to my lenders. We use the lender canned response text. Remember, we've talked about that, making it easy. Send your lenders out. Wouldn't it also be nice to also have your lenders on your website? Could use this down the road, I bet. So let's switch this one up. I could even leave get pre-approved. That's even fine. The picture's even fine. Start application. Maybe I'll change a little bit of this. So edit link for the button. No, I'll just say get a pre-approved today. Now, where are they going to go? That's the thing. So Deanne currently does not have a lender landing page. Let me show you Brandy's. If I scroll to the top, she has this thing called Brandy's Resources. This is going to be the next thing I'm going to build real quick. Got preferred lenders right here. If I click on it, these are her preferred lenders. This is a custom page. We're about to build one really fast for Deanne. And hopefully you guys just hang on, let me mute Neil real quick. All right, but hopefully you guys just get the idea of what I'm showing you with this page. So let's go into kvCORE, and to add a custom page, let's just go back to Web and IDX. And on the far right, you see custom pages right here. She has 0. We go to view and edit. New page on the far right. The title, just to let everybody know, this would be where I put preferred lenders on Brandy's. So how it's actually saying under Brandy's resources, it says preferred lenders. This is the title. So kvCORE, I'm going to put preferred lenders. Now the category, if you've never made a category before, and to let you know what a category is, going again back to the website, these are categories: search, sell, other, local, Brandy's resources. These are categories. So you can make your own category if there's not one up here that you want. Let's go back to kvCORE, and I'm just going to call this one Deanne's resources. Because I don't want to, again, call this preferred lenders, and if people go to it, it's just preferred lender drop down again. So think about it. Maybe it's just going to be all your resources, your vendors, your lenders, your buyer guides, your seller guides. You could put a lot of things into this category, can't you? And I'm going to put coming soon right now because I just want to show you guys the example. Because for Brandy's, yes, there's pictures, there's even like bolding, and it's all hyperlinked. But just to let you guys know, if I go back into kvCORE, it's all right here, bolding and hyperlinking stuff. You can just copy and paste it in. Don't overthink this part. You really just want to build your landing page, okay? So put your lenders in there, put their contact info. And if I scroll down, you have meta tag description and meta tag keywords. Please don't overlook these, all right? This is what Google is searching whenever it crawls websites, and that SEO word you hear often, organic rankings, if you've ever heard that, that's where this stuff comes into play. Yes, you're a real estate agent, but also you could be showing up or ranking, not showing up. You could be ranking for even words related to lenders and getting pre-approved. So the meta tag description would say, get pre-approved for a home loan, types of loans maybe. So I could say like VA loan, comma, FHA loan, comma. You don't want to spend too much time on here. You just want to get enough of a little bit of a couple sentences of a description of what you're saying. So local lenders in Lafayette, Louisiana. Now the keywords is more of the one words. So home loan, VA loan again is fine. FHA loan again is fine. Lender's fine. And again, with the keywords, don't sit here and put like 20 of them. I would honestly feel like just getting anywhere around 3 to 5 keywords is okay. You're just trying to get the rankings. Don't leave it blank. Putting something is better than nothing right here. Okay. Everything else is fine, and I'm going to hit save. Max, really quick before I hit save, child sites, that's fine as default, correct? Like they never need to
Yep.
worry about that being on yes. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to hit save. All I did is just make her first custom page. I'm about to show you it on her website. I'm going to show you her new category called Deanne's Resources and how you slowly can just start beefing it up. So let me go back to her website, and everyone's going to notice at the top right, she now has preferred lenders. If I click on preferred lenders, it says coming soon. Again, take your time, and you could put all your lenders info in there. You could even slap the pictures in there. All right, if you wanted to. So this is ultimately what you're trying to do there. Now it doesn't say resources. I think that's because I need to add at least 2+ pages. Isn't that right, Max? Like it's not going to let you just do it with one page, custom page.
You can do it with one.
All right. Oh, I got to go back into the settings. Okay, so that's a good thing that we're going to show this. Okay, so I page titled it preferred lenders, but my category is Deanne's Resources. When I go to her website, I'm not seeing Deanne's Resources, am I? I just see preferred lenders at the top. What I need to do is go back into kvCORE, Web and IDX, edit settings. Now, the best way I could say to do this is you're going to have to scroll for a little bit down here. Let's see how far. Okay, getting close. All right, does everyone see right here? It says select custom pages for navigation, select categories for navigation. Does everyone see when I just clicked right there, it now says Deanne's Resources? If I never made that custom page a few minutes ago and called that Deanne's Resources, this would never be here right now. So I'm going to select it and hit save. Refresh it to make sure. Let's go back to the website. Now this thing should turn into Deanne's Resources, and preferred lenders should be under it. So it now says Deanne's Resources with a drop down, and there's preferred lenders. And I can keep adding to this too. So really fast, I'm going to put my preferred vendors next, right? Because going over here to Brandy's, here's preferred lenders. I also have preferred vendors. And here's her vendors. The same deal. Let me go back into kvCORE. Web and IDX. Custom pages on the far right. You see Deanne now has one, which is her lenders, but I want to make a new one. Title, this is my vendors. Maybe I'll preferred local vendors or something like that. Now the category, I already made it, Deanne's Resources, right? The first time I had to do this. So I could go to select category and there it is. Again, I would want you to actually put their information here. I'm just going to put coming soon. Scroll down, here's that meta tag description and keywords. Don't overlook that. So maybe Lafayette, local, home, professionals. And the keywords could be like contractors. It could be plumbing, be roofer, be lawn care. You guys get where I'm going with this? And again, don't sit here all day. Just try to get a good amount of like some home care professionals right there. Everything else I'm leaving as is. I'm going to hit save. So now when I go back to her main website, when I hit refresh, yes, I'm still going to see Deanne's Resources, but I should see preferred local vendors as a new page over there. So let's go back to her page. I'm going to refresh it. So we still have Deanne's Resources, but now we have preferred local vendors. And if I click on it, I know it says coming soon, but just take your time and put your vendors there. Because can't you reuse this for a lot of different things? I mean, this could even be an ad, to be honest with you. Like, this could be in almost all your newsletters that go out. It could be at the bottom. Click here for the local home care professionals. This could be an ad on Facebook that's always running, and it's a link to your website of just all the home care local professionals. There's so many things you can do with this. All right. Let's go back over here to what we've been editing. So this widget was the get pre-approved, right? And I just made a landing page for her lenders and vendors. When we go to Deanne's website, here's her lenders. So up here, I'm going to take that URL. Remember, I'm clicking on the button there and hitting edit link. I'm going to switch that URL to that for the lenders and hit update. Now, this last one says still have questions, contact us. It just takes you to the contact page. You could leave it. I just made that vendor one, right? The home care professionals. You could have that as the last widget if you wanted to. This could be anything. So I'm just going to use the home care professionals. So local home care professionals. And get rid of that S. Edit link. Free list of contacts. If I go back over to the website we've been messing around with on Deanne's under her resources, remember, here's those local vendors. I would take that URL at the top, go back over here, switch it out for the button, and hit update. Maybe I'll switch that picture out too. Let's see if I can find something really fast on Pexels. Home building, I mean, home repair, something like that. Let's see. Maybe I'll just do something like this. Free download. Let's see how that picture comes out too. It's a little vertical. Go back to the website. Remember, just click on the picture, hit the replace button, drop image. There's my download. I may take my time too to try to find a better picture, right, guys? But you catch where I'm going with this. Just switch it out. Okay, not finished. If I'm happy with my widgets and what I just switched them all to, I want to scroll back up and make sure I'm hitting save, right? Because if we don't hit save, then none of this is going to work. So let's hit that floppy disk, save. Okay, let's go back to Deanne's main page and just see everything that we've done in a nutshell. Starting at the top right, we made a category called Deanne's resources. I showed you how we can easily just put your lenders and your vendors if you have no idea what to put there. I'm even going to show you more examples of what you could throw in there. Then we talked about these widgets, right? These widgets can be anything. They can be certain neighborhoods, certain areas in your MLS. They could just be a certain niche of a home, like waterfront homes, open houses, etc. You could also just reuse stuff that's already on your website, like the free home evaluation, correct? This is already there. All I did is also just make it a widget so they have another place that they can access it. As I keep going down the widgets, we're hiring, maybe for Agent Attract. I also use the get pre-approved in the local home care professionals for my vendors and lenders. Now, when I showed you this kind of does look like scrambled eggs. Not much of it makes sense. You could do it if you wanted to. I'm just really hoping if you're watching this that you can get an idea of this can be really anything you want it to be. Because again, let me show you Brandy's, because she has her Brandy's resources, but look at the different stuff. She's got her lenders, her vendors. She's got her buyer's guides and seller's guides, the school ratings. You can start adding a lot of things to this. And let's look at her widgets, right? She picked out 3 kind of popular areas in her MLS, and then she went with the preferred local lenders, and then she had her raving reviews. If I click on that, all it's taking you to is inside of her website more, where her reviews and testimonials are. That's all we did. So really, if you didn't want to mess with these widgets, remember the default. Honestly, another about 15 minutes, guys, you could switch up your website, at least make it look a little bit better. And you could even start building on with some of these categories. Everyone has lenders and everyone has some vendors that they probably use. There should be no excuse besides just taking your time to collect that data or get it together and build one of those pages. That there should be no excuse. Everyone could do that. All right. Alrighty, so in a nutshell today, like the tips and tricks of what I just wanted to show everybody. I know it was more than 15 minutes, the recording, but that was because I just wanted to show the possibilities of what it could be. I mean, to be honest, you could keep the default modern side by side, similar to what you see here, and just maybe even throw in your resources all in under 15 minutes, because it's going to look better than what your default is. I'll tell you that. And if you have more questions, I know I skipped over stuff. Like if you're looking at Brandy, she has a lot of different resources. She even has a local tab. Go into the Academy, scroll down a little bit, and you're gonna see website customization. There's not a whole ton of stuff on here, but this is all things that are around 4 to 8 minutes that I chopped down. And it does explain a lot of the landing pages, the custom pages, how to add your lenders and vendors more in detail. And another great question that came up was, can you add more of these rows, these widgets? You know, you cap out at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like you get a total of 5, but you can have as many as you want. And if you do want more, just please reach out to me or Max, you know, at the email at the jungle, and we'll just do it for you. And we can show you how to do it at another time if you really are serious and you want to learn how to do it.
Oh, so you can do widgets on the other pages too, correct?
Do you mean like if you were to click on, like, let's say here, and then what, you want more widgets within the widget, kind of?
Yeah.
Sort of, but it's going to get a little weird at that point, because this is what you would be doing, Angela. Watch when I like edit this. You see how I can hit the code? You would basically be getting your widget code, your frame code, and you would be pasting it right here, and then it would show up. It would show up on your landing page.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. And not everything shows, even if you get the code, it might not show up exactly how you want. So I always tell everyone, kind of use that with a grain of salt, this thing. Okay, I'm gonna pause.